Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Today we will be continuing our flawless playthrough as the Nosferatu. The last thing that we were told by the big prince boy is that I've got to go find some sort of Malkavian madman in his old mansion on the outskirts of town. So that's where we will be going. You might notice that the camera is in a bit of a different position compared to the last episode. That's because I've spent some of the Patreon money on buying a new webcam, so thank you ever so much to the Patreon boys and girls who have supported the channel there. I'm now able to get a... Bloody, why am I not running? Ah, there we go. So you might be able to notice that, you might be able to see the... Which side do I've got to lean on? Is it this side? Or this side? I'm not sure which one. Either way, you've got a better angle of the bed, which is where I do most of my sleeping. A little bit of crying as well. It's all fun and games. We're having fun here. That's the wrong map. We don't want that map. That's the false map. We want a map of the town. Where are you? There you are. Do not like the sewer system at all. Right, so on the edge of town, we are looking for... None of it looks sensible. I assume 12 parking? Maybe? Ha! So me being a silly bug, I didn't realise that when we first looked at this map, there is Grout's Mansion here. Look, in my defence, it's... I mean, you can see right here it's been copy and pasted, overlaying this bit, and it doesn't really stand out all that well. But, hey, that's the way forward. So, Grout's Mansion, here we come. Oh, it's Nines. I can smell the red on you.
You? What are you doing here?
Well, just, yo, Nines, what's up?
Out now.
What? Are you looking for Grout? Are you looking into Grout's disappearance too?
You should get out of here. This place is bad news. Pardon me.
Why? What's inside? No. Are you not going to explain things? You're just going to walk out? Fine. I'm sure we can figure things out for ourselves. Not suspicious at all. Ooh. Hello, woman. Ah, not friends. Hit her. Ah, shit, we're cooked with the blooming... shit. Blood... Potence. Oops, wrong button. Okay, right, slap with the hand. Slap with the hand. Prepare for a high five. Take that. Oh, we should really get a better weapon. Don't have time to change it now. Right, okay, swap to... Not a gun. We want the... Ah, shit. That one, the knife. And maybe also a blood heal, just for good measure too. Right. Clearly there's been some madness of the Malkavian variety going on about here. It's our first area actually, full of combat baddies. But we are going to be stealthy all the same. No one's going to catch us. We are above and beyond the portents of violence. Can't get in there, fair enough. So many locked doors that are unlockable. Oh, hey, what are you doing, young man? Pull the lever crunk, eh? Oh, he likes that, doesn't he? He loves a good tug on the old... On the old light. Which I'm fairly sure we could... Can we drink a vampire? No, we can't. Okay. Well, you are dead all the same. Right, so... I give this a tug. This is a riddle, isn't it? What do you say, nerd? Perception at once shapes the mind and rules over time. Time, however, erodes human perception. Why is that capitalized? And then in turn warps the mind. The mind is capricious, having various effects on perception, time, and mind itself. With harmony, progress is made. Alright then, bloomin' Edgar Allan Poe, with your flipping nonsense. Right, so if we just... Now look at that. I'm not saying I'm very clever. I'm not saying I'm a remarkably smart man. I've just got the gift, haven't I? Just got the gift. Got no idea what door that opened, but we shall continue up. Never mind, we shan't continue up. Is that it? Well, clearly... Oh, there's a box. Hello, box.
Another unfortunate casualty to tide of time, insane asylums. I lament their loss not only as brokerage houses for the breadth and depth of human psychoses, but also I shall mourn the disappearance of that peculiar environment present only in an insane asylum. That palpable atmosphere of blistered brains and churning bowels, the odoriferous melange of freely flowing bodily humors, that gently rolling cacophony of distant sobs and screams, the muttered cursing at perceived enemies, and the blissful gurgling of the lobotomized, like a newborn babe discovering the sky. I shall still find test subjects as surely as I find bloody sustenance in the night, but this climate, I fear, may never be replicated.
Well, he sounds a bit bonkers, doesn't he? He reminds me of a character that I wrote for in a book called The Good Doctor. Well, when I say a book, a novella. If you're interested in reading horror stories, then please feel free to check the links down below for the Kingston Chronicles. Not saying it's the best book you'll ever read. I'm just merely implying it. There's another thingy there, so let's murderize this fool. Ah, wrong one. Well, we'll drain her all the same. Now, can I drain her in stealth? That's the question. Will he notice? Flawless. Ah, bugger. That's alright. He's only a gimp. Not known for their combat prowess. Alright then, mister, what else you got to say?
It is quite peculiar, the happenings I've been made to witness for my supernatural longevity. I am thinking of one unfortunate phenomenon in particular, of unique interest to my station, both as a professional and as a sufferer of this vampiric condition. It seems the stream of time has begun to erode the moorings of my chosen course of study, for the methodologies that gave birth to psychology are slowly disappearing. I find myself in an era that overlooks the physical component of psychological pathology time and again in favor of the sophistic practices of Freud. Phrenology, dactopintilism, and the rest of the old guard has fallen by the wayside, its champions all silenced in death, with my unique exception. Would that I could make my voice heard again, although it may be suspicious should I return to popular medical discourse 50 years after my apparent death. No, better that I continue my studies into the psychoses in secret. One day, may I hold up my own cure as validation of the methods. I am confident no cure for my condition, or that of my beloved wife, lies within our figurative minds, waiting to be unlocked by the correct combination of memories recovered from our childhoods. And I'm most certain it has nothing to do with the relationship between myself, my parents, and my genitals. Sorry, Sigmund, but I choose to stay my course. In time, too, may your star fade and disappear.
Yep, I suppose childhood and wanting to fuck him over, that's probably not good for the mental condition. Do quite like this really peculiar European flag behind this ginger. That's interesting. So, is this the door that's been opened? Ooh, more mental people. Sorry, not mental people, that's wrong. They're clearly suffering from bad stuff. One dead dude there. You are having a bad time, but now you are having normal time. These guys, I assume are vampires. Fellow kindred. But they shall all be garroted in the end. No, they're not vampires, because otherwise they'd bust into flames, wouldn't they? Come here, my lovely. Oh. In fact, I'm going to save you for last. You are relatively easy to kill. Slice open. Oh, you've seen me this time. So you didn't see me slice open the lady the other time, but... Not slice open, eat. Ah, I'm invisible now. What are you going to do? I'm going to do shit. And I'm going to drink it. Ah, buggy. He knew it. Knew what I was up to. A rapscallion. We'll try and drink you there. Gotta keep that blood up for the obfuscate. There we go. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. As I'm sure is what many vampires say after a feed. Oh, all the doors are inexplicably locked down here. What about up here? Ah, it's a staircase going nowhere. Of course, because they're mad, aren't they? So what's the riddle for this bit then? Mr. Malkavian man. Ah, they've established some game mechanics prior. I like that. Right, here we go. Can't see me. Trying to call someone on her knife phone. That's not how it works. Shit, wrong button. You'll love this moonlight thing coming down. Every time we feed, that's quite tasty. Any more friends? Ah, there's a friend. A lovely dead friend. And what more have you got to say, Mr. Grout?
Often I reflect with great regret on the missed opportunity that was my infector. Had I been conscious after the attack, I could have stopped the orderlies from locking her in the roaming pen. What I would give for just one interview. A few simple questions of the plague-ridden woman who met her end that dawn. Of course, there is no guarantee she would have been any more helpful than my current crop of test subjects, mewling wretches. Few could be called enthusiastic. Given the nature of the tests, I cannot expect the same fervor from all, but a modicum of cooperation would be appreciated. Animals. The one called John went so far as to gnaw off his arm and escape into the floorboards like some feral rodent. I still hear him scurrying about at night. He must be making an atrocious mess.
Oh, so this vampire lad was turned into a vampire by just some random plague lady. Okay, alright. Fair enough. Ooh, there's a picture. It's a woman. Crazy!
My studies proceed at a languid pace. I'm mired in a foul ennui as my wife's illness advances. My subjects grow restless without proper supervision, but I cannot pull myself back from this black depression. How many nights I've wasted now, gazing from the tower walk, pondering the frailty of existence.
I know that feeling. Shirking your duties just to continue in misery. Got a wonderful spot. Good lord, this no point sneaking up this. This is going to take forever. Alright, let us through. Oh, this is nice. Got a nice view of the high rises of Los Angeles. Oh, and that's pretty as well. That's where the big vampire man is, I do believe. Lots of little lights. Ah, very scenic. Such beauty from the view of such horror. Some creepy music. That's alright. Don't need to use obfuscate every time, do we? We could just go up to this woman and just give her the old... bugger. What button do I need? This one. And then... Hello! These people are very easy to sneak up on. It's a good job that they've gone mad. Oh, but now we're going to go into the basements. The low rises, or low shallows. Whatever synonym you want to use for low places. More people to murder. This guy clearly needs to be taken out first. His roaming is causing us no end of grief and misery. Come here, you. There we go. No dramas whatsoever. I mean, maybe these ones that don't react to us, maybe we need to keep them alive. Maybe there's some sort of secret mission objective where we can get them on our side, or maybe we're going to be judged for killing the mad and insane. However, I am not going to risk that, considering that there's a man cut in half over here. Lady in the corner. We'll leave her for now. We'll spare her from our evil machinations. Oh, we're back over here. Hello. But that is not where we need to be then. Yeah, you just stay in the corner, you. I've no quarrel with you today, lady. Oh, there's probably another blooming thingy-me-doodad. Or do I need to kill them all? Alright, fine, we'll kill everyone. If that is what the game requires. Do quite like the ragdoll effect. We've already came through here, haven't we? That is where we came through. And you. Ah, we've come from here again. Do I now tug at you? And will that help me unlock this door, I wonder? Was it this one? Ooh, clever me. Well done. Double madness. Come here, you. Go to sleep. Ignore your friend being dead. Yeah, look, there's a... I like that. She's still alive. Ooh. That's either poor curding, or it's got some significance. Probably, I'm going to guess poor curding that. Hello, Doctor.
After decades of solitary study into this affliction, I have learned that it is by no means mine alone. Indeed, the city is home to an entire society of similarly afflicted individuals with whom I've only recently made contact. They are an understandably standoffish sort, by and large, but I have been able to confirm with them that the condition is indeed vampirism, which apparently comes in a multitude of strains, each with a spectacular set of symptoms such as invisibility and even a sort of lycanthropy. Through numerous official interactions with the governing body of this secret society, I have concluded that their fundamental understanding of the vampiric condition is woefully lacking and mired in suspicion and pseudo-religious dogma that would make a Turk balk for its strictures. Indeed, they seemed impressed with my studies and the eloquence with which I was able to present them. Apparently, the typical sufferer of my particular strain of vampirism is far from the vanguard of the King's English. So impressed were they that they even offered me an office in their government, a rather high office by the sound of things. I believe I shall accept. If nothing else, it should provide a lofty vantage point from which to observe the breadth and epidemiology of the affliction so that I may move more expeditiously toward a cure.
Oh, well, fair enough. I mean, he sounds very articulate for a Malkavian. I'd jump through this. This cannot be the end, surely, of this path. Explored every other place. But yeah, he seems really clever. He doesn't seem mad at all. Which makes me think that his madness is a little bit more subtle than everything else. God, I can't remember which doors we've came through. You're locked. Are there any more? Alright, boys and girls, I cheated. I've been on this for about maybe 20 minutes trying to figure this out independently. Turns out, it's that. Those little buttons there. Wonderful. Oh, and you... They're not mirrors, the windows! I knew it! I knew there was something mischievous about that. Let me drink it. There we go. Yeah, and... Oh, sure, I feel about that. Oh, don't help your friend. Okay, this... Potence. Stealthy. Pure, unbridled stealth going on here. It's a good job the humans are not that strong, apart from you. There might be a vampire, I'm not sure. High octane action. Easy. Nice glutes, man. Powerful. Backfire going on there. Alright, well, we've, can now continue this story. Going up the long staircase. Yeah, but I don't know where I'd be without guides in this game. This is... Imagine way back when, like I said in a couple of episodes ago, if I was smarter. Good ball work. Ah, you are from earlier on. Right, you are the thing that we couldn't climb up. Okay, well, it's all gravy. Oh, we've got a new thing. Hello, thing.
I have accepted the role of Primogen for Clan Malkavian, the dreadfully winsome label applied to the particular strain of vampirism I suffer, so named for some supposed vampire father figure of old. More poppycock grown from a backward culture that seems interminably drawn to children's tales and the fiction of Victorian romance, when it should concern itself with the science behind their suffering. No matter, for I have taken this office for no greater reason than to advance my research. I must make mention, however, that even among my would-be peers in this governing body of vampires, the level of paranoia and superstition is frightening. Their intelligence is not the question, no, indeed. As they courted me for this appointment, I had to suspect that their overtures were hand-tailored to what must be my obvious infatuation with reason, for the devil would do well to have such honey-tongued tempters. Even so, I could not help but notice the dressing of language these vampire leaders chose for their siren song. Whether it is born of habit, from addressing their unwashed, ill-educated subjects, or from their own deep-seated beliefs, their linguistic flourishes belie a faith in superstition over the providence of empirical reason that must be an all-pervasive theme in this society of darkest night. Damn it all, now I'm doing it too.
Oh, DA's... He sounds very much like one of those fedora-tipping atheists. Oh, this is more blooming... Right, I'm not reading that. We could figure this out ourselves. You see, I don't need clues, mate. I'm a puzzle master. I can't find shit on my own, but... without a guide, but we can certainly work out basic puzzles. Nice. Okay, well done us. So, can we just jump down then? Yeah, look at that. Oh, we could have used a ladder. Never mind. We need ladders. We're Nosferatu. We're our own men. Well, I'm getting Frankenstein vibes here. Ha! Alright, pull the lever, Crunk. Open! Close? What difference has this made? Open! Can I shoot anything? What are the chances of shooting our problems? Turns out violence is not the answer here. I want to sneak through the middle here, but something tells me that if I try and sneak through, it'll damn well kill us all. Oh, there's a thing over there that's gone missing. Right, okay, hold on. Right, let me stick a blood heal on. And then we'll attempt to walk through. Be gentle, don't zap me. Yeah. Look at that. Natural. Natural dudes. We've got... What are you? You are a... All-Tar-Lul Fang. This heavy fang can have only belonged to a ferocious predatory beast. You feel at ease knowing that there's at least one less in the world. Decreases your chance of frenzy. Okay, nice. We open you. Which then means... Ah, look at that. Oh my god, we are so flipping clever. Only the Nosferatu could figure out such a... Why am I sneaking? I should really get out of that habit of just sneaking everywhere. Ooh. Why are you not switching that off? That's an interesting conundrum. Oh, well done. There we go. Nice. On to the next riddle. What are you? The red room door's opened. Thank you for giving me that cutscene, otherwise I would have never have known. Oh, and I can lead us straight there? Thank you, game developers. Oh, we're here again. Right, so it's the red room we need to go to, which is... this one? It was this one, I think. Couldn't get through this door before. Oh! Amazing. But the mad, the bad and the insane are still knocking around. You can hear them chuntering about. Ooh, more talky things.
As I expand my dealings with the vampire government, I have encountered a disturbing new symptom of this affliction. Frequently, in conversation, I will hear voices emanating from other vampires. Voices that are not their own, but which seem to have insight into their lives beyond what I could gather from simple conversation. These voices seem to echo from deep within my fellow vampires, and I cannot be certain if this symptom belongs to my strain of the illness or theirs, for the voices are various and inconsistent. I dare not mention this symptom to my vampiric peers, for they have proven themselves true predators to whom I could be loath to reveal any sign of weakness. Indeed, these voices have counseled me against confessing their presence, and until I can confirm their source, I will listen. The information the voices have given me ranges from curious to frightening. The latter case is especially true of one powerful vampire whose name I shall not commit to recording in the interests of self-preservation.
Ah, the voice in the head. Always a sign of the worst kind of madness. Right, we'll cancel you because I'm not dealing with your constant background noise. Lots of blood over here, that. Oh, reminds me of that model agency we briefly joined. Alright, have we already came from down here? No, we haven't. Ah, more stuff. Hello, friends. Oh, you're gonna walk about, aren't you? Just casual murder. Casual murder. Flawless. And we need some more blood, so we shall get behind you. Give you a good drink. Bottoms up. Still not regaining any humanity from when we killed that random guy earlier on. Alright, we'll put you out your misery. Take that. Person. And then the friendly friends in here. Ah, this is where I imagine they chill out. Don't like these brown smears. Oh, there's some discos going on here. It's quite exciting, isn't it? More friends. Hello, friends. Oh, fine. Can't attack you normally. Let's go for the old stabber. The Bridlington special. No, you can get it too. Now, the question is that, if you're human, why are your claws so long? And why the masks? Oh, I imagine the masks like Victorian-esque times of... Oh, actually, hold on, let me... obfuscate, not obfuscate, the other one. Potence. Oh, there's so many of them. That's why we can take them on. I'd use my shotgun, but I want to save that just in case we meet a bad guy that we can't stab to death. Wrong button. Look at that. Our strength knows no bounds. We might be stealthy, but we can also pack quite the punch. Oh, stop it! There's too many baddies. Get here, you. There we go, we're going to ragdoll you all around The battlefield. There's a mouse. Hello, mouse. Been a while since we've drank a mouse. It's quite a novelty at this point. What's down here? Oh, obfuscate. And stabby-doo-wah. Doing quite well considering our last stealthy engagement. Oh no, you are a random person. You are not the same model. Oh no, you are the same model as before. And not having a great time. Right, go into first person view. Yep, clearly an accident with a wheelchair. Oh, went dark all of a sudden. Yep, not much down here, I'm afraid. Just a dead end. Full of murder and brown smears on the wall. Which way did we come out? Did we come out of this way? Oh no, we didn't. Ooh. Let us in. Our powerful lockpicking skills. Got some... Oh, some shotgun rounds. That will be useful, I assume. The mind is a maze, and maze inspires minds. In the labyrinth beyond this door, reactions of test subjects to the weirdest environments can be studied easily with that vampiric invisibility power of mine. Yeah, alright. So I assume we're going to a maze, and it might be amazing. Aha. Sounds like obfuscate might be quite useful. Oh dear, this is one of those... what do we call it? That artist that did all these weird rooms and paintings where doors are just... God, this is mental and... Right. No point in stealthing through this. There's too many doors to open. Hecky flip. God, so how do we even get out of this one? I suppose naturally it's just dropping down. Blood everywhere. This is not a vibe. More downwards. Hello, lady. Scoot on past you. And then... Oh, never mind. If you don't want to die peacefully, that's... Oh, well, fair enough. After stealth, yes. Why can't I dual-wield knives? That's the question. That's on my lips. Oh, that's a normal-looking door. Oh, we survived the maze. Buttons. Oh, you're quick. You're fast, mister. Your speed means nothing in comparison to my bluey fists. Easy. Nailed it. Right, we're in an upside-down room. Ring, ring. Hello? Nope, can't use you. Block. Alright, fine. I feel very sorry for the architect that has to build this room. Oh, are we outside? Have we made it? Oh, that is clearly not the way it wants us to go. Yeah, the architect that made this room cannot imagine the builder's bill. Ooh, isn't this fancy? Greco-Romani. Gotta go for that door. Ah, sunlight! Hecky flip. It's not sunshine yet, though, is it? Well, I suppose it is. But this isn't killing us. Oh, we need to press that really quick, I think. Okay, let's go for it. Oh! Bit of mild sunburn, we'll take it. Because we can always regenerate with our blood heal. Oh! There's baddies! And you look different from the previous baddies. You're all just like orderlies. Trying to keep the madness inside. Oh! That was a good kick, young man. Nothing against our powerful fist there. Well, knife. Easy peasy. Don't like this yellow health that I've got on our left-hand side. This is stuff that will take a lot longer to heal, from what I understand. Right, we do need some blood, so let's try and be a little bit stealthier than we've been for the past little while. I suppose up the stairs. Up the stairs to see who cares. Oh, 2 mannequins in bed. I see what he's into. Ooh, and all the... See, I can... I don't know if you can hear it in game, but there's a...
They're coming.
Oh, I bet they are coming. I don't want to hear the mannequins coming there. Do not like how there's all these chairs here watching. Maybe I'm going mad. Maybe that's the problem. Oh! Lip. Waving mannequins, that's not good. Right, we've come into that scary, wary time now, haven't we? Everything changes around us. I'm going to remain stealthed. Oh, we can't leave. Are we going to have sex with a model? Let's turn this off.
Wishes and words sprout from the same seed.
That is not how this works. You've changed your positioning. Hands. Does that mean I can go? I can go. Is this where I'm meant to go? Oh. That's ringing again. Oh, is that a different phone ringing? Hello?
Stop doing that. Mother shan't be too pleased. None too pleased.
Oh, don't bring my mother into this. Anything but that. Right, obfuscate. Right, we want to drink your blood. For that is what we require. Right, stay still. Now you're going to come back over this way. Try and predict his pathing. Huh! Okay. And when you get back up... Oh, never mind. Well, stealth could still do with a little bit of work, I think. Nights go by, something a taste of the... someone's blood, terrible gaze of the pale moon, the sky, I'm lost. Happened here by the master over the host. Loyal servant, but now the victim of his growing mistrust. The fractured surface of his paranoia, hearing the screams beyond his wall, or these walls. Something... Oh, morphine. Hello, morphine. Something has happened. Something unnameable. Beginnings of a harrowing madness that I surely will not. And then died. Okay. So maybe the voices in this mister's head has finally got to him. And now he's none too plussed. Which I can respect. I can get behind that. Can't imagine it's too pleasant. Oh, phone. Hello, phone.
I am no longer safe. I know it. The voices have proven themselves authentic, and I have withdrawn from the Vampire Society entirely. My absence will no doubt draw attention, but I could no longer hold my fragile composure around the ravenous eyes of my vampire peers, especially not around him. The voices compelled me to make what I fear is a Faustian bargain, but I had to, for their demands are constant and merciless. I have secluded myself within the mansion. I know he will strike out at me. He will go to any length to achieve his ambitions, and he knows it, I know. I have taken precautions to protect my beloved wife. A cure will have to wait until our immediate safety is guaranteed. The mansion was constructed with security in mind, but at that time I was not privy to the full range of vampire capabilities. The voices echo in the twisted corridors of my psyche, dark whisperings of a macabre and formless menace, the approach of which portends an end to all of this.
Alright, okay, so he's clearly having a bit of a rough day. Did we go down the scary... Did we come down here before? No, we haven't. This does not look familiar. Always go down... That's... Freeze! Traitor! Vagabond, miscreant? Ah, it's over here. Alright. Waldeners. More telephones.
The voices have increased in frequency and direction of late. They have begun to stay with me long after conversation has ceased and are serving as quite a distraction. I fear others are beginning to notice my preoccupation at the vampire gatherings. I am thinking again of the particular vampire of whom I spoke previously, who I dare not name for my growing fear. If the voices are to be believed, then my caution is warranted, for they speak of his blackest crimes, both past and future. More than once, I have seen the suspicion in his eyes and heard the distrust in his voice when speaking with me. The fear must register on my face, as it is all I can do in these moments to keep from crying out in chorus with the voices.
Oh, so that must have been the... We must have read the messages a little bit backwards there. Not read, but listened to. Okay, alright. Fair enough. Well, if we can't go down, then we must go up. Ooh, is that his wife? Hello, wife. Jesus. At least that's how she's posed. Now, dare I... We've got a cane, teddy bear, a brain, music, we'll play you in a bit, time, a wonderful family outing, and a rose. Oh, it's like Beauty and the Beast. And I assume this door is locked. Yes. So, come on then, gramophone, tell us what's up. Ah, swing music. Now, fun fact, I once joined a swing dancing group for a little while, but I had to leave because I was just so bad at it, they wouldn't let me... Well, I mean, they would let me, but they were clearly not too happy that I was there. It's one of those situations where like, oh yeah, it's great that you've joined our gang. Oh, not gang, but our group. Oh, I'd love to see you next time, but could see it in their eyes. Please don't ever join our dancing group again. So now I just shake it on the nightclubs. Ooh. There she is again. Oh, it might be she. Or is that the guy we're looking for? Hello, you. Explosions. What's going on around here? Don't like this. Are the baddies incoming? Log has been updated. I've discovered the charred remains of Alistair Gout. You should probably inform the prince. You should probably. yeah, we might give that a go, eh?
By the flames!
Oh, what are you? I am not Grout. You have already killed him.
Grout is dead? Pity it could not be by my hand. No matter. Soon your self-made kings and false prophets and all who bear the mark of the beast will be washed from the earth for the coming of the Lord.
Oh, bloody hell, it's the Jehovah's Witnesses. Wait, let's discuss this.
Babble your native tongue in the pits of the abyss. I will not hear it anymore.
But...
As you burn, tell them it was Grünfeld Bach who sent your damned soul to that lake of fire. All agents of Satan shall return to whence they came. Let this righteous display serve as a promise to all who serve the Archfiend Lacroix. I'm coming for you, Lacroix. By the power of the Lord, I will cleanse your black soul.
I like that. Yeah, whatever. Alright, okay. So there's fire. It's not brilliant for us. Can we now go through this? No, we can't. So what are our options? Anything? Come on, Grout. You must be able to tell us some stuff. Nothing in the room. Although they have left some steaks and some cigars. Quite good. Right, I assume we just jump down here. Do we jump down that? That's... Oh, it's all fiery, isn't it? Huh. Come on, game. Help me out here. Do we light the candles? The candelabras? Do we... Are there any of those pulley things? Any of these paintings that we can shift for secret passages? Any blooming bullshittery where it's like, oh yes, it's one of these buttons that are randomly on the fireplace that you take 20 minutes to flipping realise. What about the clock? We change the time? Anything on the roofs? This is just silly, isn't it? I feel like the game's asking me to jump down there. Oh, well done, Fiery Man. You've given me the option. I think. Let's go down there and see what's what. Sup, bitch? I'm on fire, but that's fine. Oh, is everything on fire? Do I just need to carry on running? I'm going to carry on running. Ah, there's fire this way as well. Okay. Get out of my way. Oh, fricking lord. Oh no, we're in a non-fiery place. That's good. That's useful. A lack of fire is our best friend. Let's be conservative here. Although all these guys are just casually they're just loving life, aren't they? They don't mind being on fire. Now, can I drink a thirsty boy? No, I can't. He just puts me on fire more. Ah, bugger. Run away. I just hide. Oh, leave us alone. Don't find us. Ah, you fucker. Right, run away. And blood heal. We do need blood. You are correct there. Ah, you bastard. Shotgun. Hold on. Ah, wrong button. Right. Are you ready? Bang. Screw you, you dick. You might need to take part. Oh, right. You can sod off as well. Ah, wrong button. Screw you. Screw you as well. I've come to save John Connor. Right. You fucker. Ah, you absolute rotter. You got me. You saw that. I killed them and everything. They're on the floor. They weren't moving. Bloody buggers. Don't tell me I'm going to do all that all over again. Don't you dare. I'm going to be right royally pissed off if... Right, well, I guess I'll see you all in about 20 minutes or so. Okay, we're clearly going in the wrong direction for the last engagement. Clearly the way forward is stealth shotgun. Now, anyone coming over this side can suck a fat one. Anyone coming over? No? No extra baddies? Ah, where are you going? You idiot. Clearly I was panicking because of fire. But all you need is the good old-fashioned stealth shotgun. No one's going to get you in here. Well, this is looking less than brilliant, I'll be honest. Any ways out? Any ways in? Oh, you go through the window. To the window, to the wall, till the sweat drips from the walls. Look at that. Heroic. Oh, we did a... what was that? The Deadpool thing where you do a superhero landing. We'll put our weapons away. And we'll just casual walk out. Simple. That didn't take me 3 or 4 tries to get that successful. But, you know, I mean, the power of editing. You'll never know how many attempts it actually took me. Alright, I do believe that this is the way to get to the prince. And we'll tell him all about the nefarious things that have been going on during our time in the blooming thingy-me-doodad in his house. Hello there. Let's go upwards. It was Jehovah's Witnesses. It was all them.
Still haven't been contacted by Grout. I thought I made it clear that you were not supposed to come back until we had heard from him.
Grout's dead, baby.
Grout's dead? What?
Yeah, and this guy, Batch, set his house on fire. Nearly killed me.
Bok! Every time I think he's lost the scent. So, Bok killed Grout to draw me out.
It seemed like Grout was already dead when he arrived.
Bok is a hunter. They stalk and kill our kind to appease their god. But like many mortals, their so-called faith is nothing but a conduit through which they quench their killing urge. Who else would have killed Grout?
Maybe you? On the way in, I saw Nines Rodriguez leaving the mansion.
Look at me. Are you sure it was Nines Rodriguez? Because if it was, the consequences... Do you know where this might lead? Do you really have any idea?
We're not accusing him. Why don't you tell me, Captain Dramatic?
I'm glad you find this so amusing. I don't. And do you know why? It means... Under most circumstances, I would call a blood hunt on the murderer immediately. However, the anarchs of this city may interpret such an action to be a declaration of war. I do not want a war with them. This decision will take some time. I need to confer with the Primogen on this. In the meantime, I've come to a decision on the Ankaran sarcophagus, and I believe that for the safety of the inhabitants of this city, we need to place the sarcophagus under Camarilla protection until its contents can be confirmed. You're becoming quite indispensable to me. So, out of all my available personnel, I'm going to entrust the retrieval of the sarcophagus to you. It was quietly delivered to the Museum of Natural History a few hours ago.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just go at once, shall I?
The manifest from the Dane shows there was a small box from the same dig on board, but it was listed as missing. Keep an eye open for it. It may have been overlooked. It's crucial we get the sarcophagus in our possession within the next few hours.
Okay, shall we ask him for... No, we won't ask for money from the Frenchman. The sarcophagus is a good idea. Why not?
Here are the keys to the front door of the museum.
We'll do as he says. We'll backstab him later.
An examination room of some sort. There's a small security staff on site, but I don't want a massacre. Mortals are just as easy to deceive as they are to kill.
Okay, I'm ready to go.
There is a degree of immediacy attached to this task. Work fast. And, as on the Dane, you are not to open the Ankaran sarcophagus for any reason. Excuse me.
Okay. Which all the while tells me that we need to absolutely open that sarcophagus. So the museum. That's where we're going. To do some good old-fashioned historical plundering. Being an Englishman, I am quite familiar with the concept of going about and stealing priceless historical artifacts. Only to stick them in my own museum. But you're the fake map, you're not a good one for us. So, museum. Doobity-doobity-doo. And of course, it is not on this list. So does the... Hold on. Well, the prince would appreciate your taking from the museum and placing it on the blah, 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 and do it without killing anyone if possible. So where is the bloody museum? I hate these maps. These maps are actually bloody useless. Just no point in them whatsoever. Is it on this special map again? Is it? Oh, of course. Of course it is. Of course it is. Because why? Why would it? Bloody nonsense. Should have really ate some rats first before I went in there. But no time to go back, apparently. Hello, cabman. You've clearly brought us here. And also I used my 2 blood packs to escape the burning house, so clearly we need to be very conservative with our use of blood powers, unless of course we can waltz our way in. Is there any secret passages that we can use to get in? Something tells me that the front door is probably not the way we want to go. Any drainage thingies? We've got an alley down here. Maybe there's a homeless person we could drink. That's the thing about the homeless. They're never around when you want. Oh, due to unforeseen... through fortunate God, that's a bollock to read. Due to unforeseen, though fortunate circumstances, the business of Madame Leota has been translocated on top Santa Monica Pier. Well, thank you for that information. Wonderful to know, but not useful in helping us get in here. Any cool things in here? Nope. Alright then, Nosferatu man, through the front door, because that's where we want to go. Use the key. Add a security camera then. And we'll go through these places. Now, can we? Can we risk drinking someone here? We've got museum admission. $18 for an adult. That's like what? £5 for in not Monopoly money? I'll be honest, my knowledge of the exchange rate is not... It's not really a vibe. Not really there. Fire exit. Could have been useful in the other mansion, to be fair. Oh, that's a dinosaur. There's a policeman there. Dinosaurs over here. Right, you're my prime target for drinking. There's a bloody disco going on over here. Welcome to the dinosaur disco. Everyone's invited. And we are looking for a sarcophagus. So I imagine that'll be in the Egyptian section. Ancient insects. That's not what we want. We want good old-fashioned T-Egyptians. Right. I imagine they're on the floor. Super stealthy running. No one will see us. Oh, what's going on here? Some shouting then. Oh, I don't like there's lots of policemen about. Are you all walking around? Oh, there's a mister. Try and get out of his way. You're going to go that way. Can I? You need to stop walking for me to be able to drink it. That's the problem. Right, noise, if you're all going to go that way, I shall go this way. We need some clues there. Some identification to know that we're going in the right direction. There's an elephant there. That's cool. Manager. Can I go into you? Ancient insects. Do you see me? No, that's fine. Wait for you to walk by. Mr. Policeman, just doing your job. And that I can respect. A working man, a common man. Man of the people. Right, that door over there has a handle. Therefore, I'm going to assume you're able to use it. Is there anything over here? No, that's fine. Office, let me in. Look at that. This whole place is ours. Damn it. First person perspective is not good for moving on. Oh, a computer. Can we type into you? No, we can't. Oh, sounds like someone's coming over. Need to be very careful. More lockpicking. That's a skill that we have. It's absolutely smashing it. We know how to get about the place. Now, CCTV in operation. Do we need to avoid it? That's the question. I assume so. Oh! You didn't see us. You saw nothing.
Hey, who's there?
Absolutely no one. There's no glass over there, that's fine. Oh! And you're going to walk right past us. Oh, which way are you going to go? I'm going to assume he's going to follow the green line. I bloody well hope so. Yeah, fuck you, man. I assume that obfuscator's needed to get past this security camera. At least that's my thinking anyway. I don't want to see... I don't want to get any more Masquerade violations. It is not for me. Oh, right, okay, yeah, there we go. We're on the... We're on the path. Looks like we're coming into some... researchable stuff. Oh... Which side are you walking on? Have you ever been in a situation where you're walking down the road or down a path and... Oh, what past me? Yeah. But you're walking on the left-hand side, and the person walking towards you walking on the left-hand side. So you move over to the right-hand side, and they also move on to the right-hand side. Those people should burn. Burn for all eternity. Hello, gorgeous. Right, close you. Museum key. And also... let's go for... email. And let's hack into the mainframe. Well done us. 1. FYI, I'll be showing Dr. Johansen around personally. I think he'd prefer not to be pestered by your junior staff. Of course, if you have a question, I'll try and ask him it for you. Relax, Pam. I've had him moved on the statue into another office. Oh, and it told me to say hi. And, in keeping with good security practices, we have changed the code for the Area B2 to 2358, effective immediately. I encourage all of you to change your email password as well, if you haven't done so in the last 3 months. Nice. And then, results. Passwords required. That's alright, we know all the passwords. Easy peasy. And... oh, we're being spotted. Bugger. Can't see us. Damn it. Well, okay, well, fair enough. We'll stop our research then. You mindless Burke. But if he comes in here and he stands around, we could have him for a little bit of a tipple. A wonderful commenter a couple of weeks ago, or maybe this last week or whenever, mentioned that if we drink a person, they become temporarily stunned. It does not seem like he's coming in. Alright then, in that case. Oh bugger, what did the email say? 2354? Ah, bugger. Does it say no log? Ah, damn my inability to remember things. Right, nice and quick. Email. Ah, bugger. Enter. Code change. 2358. I was close. 2358. 2358. 2358. 2358. 2358. 2358. Smashed it. Just got a casual walk in like we own the place. No dramas whatsoever. Perfect stealth. Camera will not see us going about our business. Well, we are running out of blood at this point. Come on, show me the sarcophagus. That looks promising. Looks very promising. Oh god, this is blooming... what on earth do we get past you? Do we just jump over? Is that what it's asking us to do? Can we jump over? This is going to take a lot of effort. Surely there must be another way in here. Will you turn the things off if you come find us? Come on, chasers. Chasers in here. Can I break the glass? Oh, this is not breakable. It's got iron bars around it. Oh, just in the nick of time. Oh, you're going to find me. Oh, you're not going to find me. That's cool. That's fine.
You can't hide from me.
Oh, but I want to. I want to, young man. God, so what do I do here? Do I just... I may as well just try and jump the lasers, mightn't I? His friend's not here. Let me have a little drunky poo while I'm here. And stop feeding.
Hey, hold it.
Oh, I was told that it would stun them. Ah, the commenter lied. The commenter lied. Ah, bugger. Bugger, bugger, bugger. Ah, the perfect stealth. Obfuscate, go. Be invisible, please. Drinking their blood will stun them, he says. Bloody Nora. Now I'm stuck between a policeman and a hard place. At least those lasers didn't Resident Evil us. That's still useful. But now what are we going to do? Can I... Right. Have a look at these birds. I'll go back. Oh, shit. Right. Fine. Murder for everyone. I warned you. I tried to not be the bad guy, but you just wouldn't let me. Now we need a passcode. Fine. Sound the alarms. Sod them all. Let me in, you bugger. Ah, there's more policemen. Oh, we're just gonna have to kill everyone, aren't we? A bloodbath. We got that key card there from earlier. Oh, it's on the floor, you rascal. Right, let me in. There we go. At least your death was not in vain, Mr. Policeman. Right, what's going on in here? Oh! Lightning. Very, very frightening. Right, we're in here. The alarms are going off. Everything's in chaos. And whoever you are...
I
Ooh,
can't
hello.
understand why someone would go through the trouble of stealing a box with a very ancient corpse. This city's not that dull.
Well, apparently not. Beckett, what are you doing here?
I'm an archaeologist, so I thought I'd indulge in a quick study of this Ankaran sarcophagus everyone's so riled up about. My guess, from what I've read about it, is that it's a mummified Mesopotamian king. I needed confirmation.
It's always the bloody Mesopotamians. And what happened to the sarcophagus?
Since it's missing, I'm inclined to believe it was stolen, or intentionally misplaced, if you like. Clearly, though, it's not here.
Ah, and who stole it?
Interesting choice of words. Weren't you here to take it away? Wouldn't that make you an attempted thief?
How were we planning to steal it, by the by? We're going to put it in like a car and move it around. I'm not going to tell you everything. How do I know you didn't steal it?
If I stole it, I would know where it was, and most likely wouldn't be looking for it here.
Did you get to examine it at all?
Oh, I really wish I had. All this speculation about the sarcophagus containing an antediluvian and being a portent of Gehenna is making me cringe. These are the kinds of ridiculous, superstitious assumptions I came here to debunk.
To be fair, superstition is cringe. Gehenna.
Armageddon, doomsday, the end of all kindred. It's a common facet of most mythologies. Fear that the world will end. Many believe Cain and the antediluvians will return to consume or destroy all kindred. I wholeheartedly disagree.
We know who the antediluvians are. They are the children of Cain. Well, Cain had three... Well, he sired 3 vampires. And those 3 vampires sired 12 more. Those are all the granddaddies or grandmothers of the 12 vampire clans. Are there any other signs?
What prophecy doesn't have vague apocryphal signs? Let's see. The usual ones cited are the appearance of thin bloods, Cain sightings, doom, gloom, that route.
And, why don't... we know, because he's, you know... We'll ask him, why don't you believe in Gehenna?
As I said, many cultures have the fear of some form of apocalypse. Kindred believed in these stories when they were human, and naturally carried them over into kindred myth. But it doesn't take a supernatural act to cause widespread destruction. Humans and kindred are just as capable of managing their own destruction as a deity. A self-realized Gehenna warrants more vigilance than a god-induced one, don't you agree? Such is my argument. which so frequently falls on deaf ears.
Okay, and we know Finbloods. They were the people that we met. Were they people? Oh, we'll ask him anyway. You mentioned Finbloods.
Thin-bloods. They're a fascination of mine. They are considered a weaker, more human-like kindred, hence the name, Thin-blood. But they are sired same as any of us. I've heard a large concentration of them live in this city. They're one of the reasons I'm in Los Angeles.
Ooh, and can you tell me more about the Finbloods?
Thin-bloods rarely exhibit features or powers of their clan, and many can't embrace. Some are even rumored to have reproduced. Many kindred are terrified that their weak blood heralds the dissipation of every bloodline. Somewhat of an ignorant reactionary response, don't you think?
I don't give a damn about crap. I need to find the sarcophagus.
Oh, don't let me interrupt your progress, if indeed you've made some. My reason for being here is probably being bid on as we speak. Someone is certainly going to be surprised when they find out they've just paid a kingly sum for a desiccated old corpse.
Okay, we really need to stop meeting like this, Beckett. It's suspicious. Goodbye. There he goes. He wisps away, and we also wisp away. So we've not done brilliantly in that, I'll be honest. We failed stealth. We failed to find the corpse. But we can go back into the sewers. The sewers will always take us back in. Right, let's talk to the prince. And then we'll end this episode, because I feel like as if we've done a fair amount of mischief today. There you are. The Prince Hole. Or Tunnel, as we shall dub it. And up to the top floor we go. Hello, Prince. Ooh, you're not looking too pleased with the situations going on.
The folly of leadership is knowing that no matter what you do, behind your back there's hundreds, certain that their own solution is the sounder one, and that your decision was the byproduct of a whimsical dart toss. I pronounce the blast sentence, and I soak the critical fallout. I make the decisions no one else will. Leadership. I wear the albatross and a bullseye.
Good song was Albatross. What is this about?
The blood hunt on Nines Rodriguez for the murder of Alistair Grout will be called. Rodriguez's execution is only a matter of time. I have lit the fuse. If a war ignites, it's my head they will sharpen the pikes for. At least I can rest easy in knowing that you, my most promising attendant, has relieved me of one encumbrance tonight. Do you need assistance bringing the sarcophagus up to my office?
Ah, now. About the sarcophagus, it appears to have been stolen.
Stolen?
Stolen?
How? Who would... Oh, Gary. Gary, you treasonous maggot. I should have anticipated your treachery, sewer rat.
It's bloody Gary.
The Nosferatu Primogen. The Nosferatu were responsible for finding out where the sarcophagus was taken after the Dane, and for getting keys to the museum. They were the only ones who knew. It's obvious to me now. My mistake.
But...
I want him found. I want him... found. The sarcophagus could be exploited, causing who knows what catastrophe to this city, if it were to fall into the wrong hands.
Oh, and when you say you want him found, you mean, I'm assuming...
The Nosferatu lurk in the filth below the streets of Hollywood, but not even I know just where they hide. Hollywood is, unfortunately, lacking in any Camarilla loyalties. Hollywood's baron is an anarch named Isaac. Isaac's more civil than the anarchs downtown, but nonetheless he wears his mistrust of me on his sleeve. He may know how to contact the Nosferatu. Find Gary and get him to talk. That sarcophagus could be used against us. Do not come back until you have it. Now, I must announce the blood hunt and bear the brunt of all consequences. Escort him out.
Okay. Well, fair enough. We've we're now going to hunt down one of our own, which is quite exciting. Maybe we can form some friends and allies just based on our shared kinship. But there we go. That was today's episode. If you like the video, have a look at the old Patreon. £1 a month does get you one extra game. Dawn of War, all the good stuff. And there is a Discord where cool things happen. All that usual gubbins. And it's been Mr. Landshark. Pleasure as always, never a chore. I'll see you in a bit. Peace.